Welcome to Energy Tarot, beautiful souls, and your weekly love check-in for the week of 15th of June to the 21st of June. In this weekly All Signs love reading, we look at the person on your mind, the love energy between you, their feelings, what are they hiding, their next move towards you, and what's next in the connection. These are general readings, so please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements for a complete picture. And if you don't know what Darakaraka is, I've made a separate video on it that I'll link it in the description, and you need to see the sign in which your Darakaraka planet is sitting in, and you will know why it is so important in love and soul connections. So let's get started with Aries. Hi Aries, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Aries and the person on your mind in the week of 15th to 21st of June. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Aries, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Okay, so your person could be somebody who's realizing with the boundaries card that your defense mechanism with them is strong. You've had enough, and you're standing for what you believe, and it's the Seven of Wands for me, and you will not back down from the issues because you feel within yourself quite disrespected by the way they have treated you, and because of that disrespect, now you're drawing that firm line with your person, and your person is realizing that they want to fight for the connection because they're feeling left out in the cold. You could be little to no contact with your person, and they're also realizing with the isolation card that everything is a cause and effect of their own actions. And this is why somebody who wants to heal, somebody who's thinking that they need a vacation, they need some time out, to recharge themselves because they're in a lot of pain during this week. And this week can bring in fresh clarity in love as mixed signals become harder to ignore. The unspoken thoughts begin rising to the surface because we've just had the new moon. So they've hit the rock bottom emotionally, and because of the breakup, because of the divorce, because of whatever has happened between you guys, and they want a vacation from this sinking feeling. Somebody who could be feeling left out in the cold could also be having financial issues, and because of the finances, they're feeling left out in the cold also, is what I'm picking up right now. Aries, somebody who is wanting to change things up by wanting to go on a vacation also could be, because your defense mechanism with them is high, which is good. Alright, you're standing for what you believe in. Let's see, in the week of 15th to the 21st of June, universe, what is the person on Aries' mind hiding from Aries? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Aries, the person on Aries' mind, universe? And please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements for a complete picture, even if it resonates. I know I was a distraction from your pain. What pain are they talking about? Probably just trying to console themselves right now, because remember, this is what they're hiding deep within themselves. I will wait for a sign from you. Again, not having that confidence because they've hit the rock bottom. I don't react when people mention you. So friends, family, co-workers, known acquaintance, when they speak about you, probably, or even when they just mention you, they don't show their emotions because they're feeling alone, because of their own doing. And because that is what I was picking up earlier, they want to heal from the pain. They are having that realization within themselves that everything is a cause and effect of their own actions, and this is why not having that confidence and wanting a sign from you. And I'm not asking you to contact them, it's what they're hiding, remember. I hope that you can forgive me one day. This is why wanting to apologize to you, say sorry to you, actually, not even say it, is hoping. So okay, let's see. Their next move, universe, please show us the next move, next action of the person on Aries mind towards Aries in the week of 15th to 21st of June, or even moving ahead, universe. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you've learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. Oh wow, confirmation on what came in earlier, Aries. So we have the Four of Wands with the Magician in movement and the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So your person wants a reunion with you. They want a connection that can go the distance. Probably could be even speaking to friends, family, or seeking that community support, because Four of Wands is people around, for few people. Either ways, they want a reunion. They want to spend time with you. They want the connection to go the distance, like create a family, create wealth, create a legacy, like build a home, buy a home, that kind of an energy with you. Four of Wands and Ten of Pentacles is because they want to fight for the connection earlier, what I was picking up, but they are still in that decision making stage. Magician in movement is actually good. It would have been better if it was upright, so they're still as I was picking up earlier, hope. That's why I picked up hope is strong, that I hope you can forgive me one day. They are still in Magician in reverse because it can move in either way. They're deciding on how to have the reunion, how to create that long-term committed relationship with you. It can move in either ways. Magician in reverse is somebody who plans. They make that plan of action. Somebody who's in that pre-manifestation stage, where the thinking, the thoughts are still getting aligned of how to take action, what plan is the best way to have the reunion, what is the best way to create wealth with you, to create security with you. If only once you have that plan in your mind, or plan of action, is the correct way of saying it, only then can you use the tools that you have at your disposal. So whether it is their willpower, their determination, somebody who wants to use their intellect, resourcefulness, because they, as I was picking up earlier, they know that you will not back down from what you believe in. You are going to stand firm on the ground, and they also wanted to fight for the connection, and is the realization that they are happening with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, actually. And something in their consciousness is shifting, is what I'm picking up over the next 1 or 2 weeks, Aries. They might get that strength within them to, whether it is to have that plan of action, or use that resourcefulness of wanting to create the reunion. Sorry. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Aries and the person on their mind. And sounds like a specific energy read already, Aries. So do check your other sign placements for a complete picture. And let me know if it resonates so I can tap into your frequency more often. Just makes it easier for me. Oh, wow. So this is in the shared energy field, Aries. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read it out. It's Two of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So both of you could be balancing your emotions, finances, adapting to the situation, prioritizing on what needs your attention first. And while you're doing that, your person could be keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family. Both of you could be doing that. And I'm picking up that the communication, because the Page of Swords, the communication that the Page of Swords has is quite guarded. They are having guarded communication with you. Because they want to come across as fair towards you, somebody who is thinking a lot on how they will be perceived by you, because your guards are already high with them. And one of you could be financially very I'm picking up like, I can't find the right word for it. You like financially quite smart as a person, because the idea that you have is quite strong, and this is why it could be you, could be them, one of you. Something about finance is what I'm picking up. And the other way I could read it is you're going to be very vigilant with them on how you proceed. You're somebody who is yes, probably having guarded communication with them, but prioritizing is the right word, I believe. When you're looking at their actions, prioritizing your emotions, you're looking at their actions of how they deal with you. When you're making that decision, you could be focusing on your finances probably, and this is why you're somebody who is balancing and using all the mental strength that you have. One of you could be, because Page of Swords is a very quick-witted, mentally agile as a person. So could be you, could be your person. And this is why you're probably being very vigilant and balancing your emotions, and focusing on your finances. Because you want a fair connection, and they also wanted to fight for the connection for it to become long term. So yeah, go with the flow, because as I said earlier on, this week brings in a lot of clarity, and the mixed signals can become harder to ignore. All right, that's what I have, Aries. I'll see you in your other sign placements. Take care. Hi, Taurus. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Taurus and the person on their mind in the week of 15th of June to 21st of June. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Taurus, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the types. So we have the healing card. So you could be healing, Taurus, and while healing, you are focused on showing yourself self-love during the week. You're looking within yourself, and this week, Taurus, it will get in fresh clarity in love. Mixed signals can become harder to ignore. The unspoken thoughts begin rising to the surface astrologically, and you could be even meditating yeah, you're trying to align your mind, body, and soul while you're showing yourself self-love, because you after whatever has happened, your person could be thinking that they've burnt the bridge. You do not trust them after however things have worked out, and because you think that after hurting you, this is why they are not sure. They're looking within themselves. Both of you could be reflecting about the connection of what soul lessons you have learned with this connection. Also, a lot of reflection going on. I see you healing, and I see them thinking that you don't trust them after the way they have dealt with you. Your person could be, I'm picking up the energy, could be somebody who even probably sometimes you feel that they do not answer the question straight away. Just for a very few people, might not be for everyone, so only take what resonates. Universe, please show us in the week of 15th to the 21st of June, what is the person on Taurus mind hiding from Taurus? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their high soul wanting to tell Taurus, the person on Taurus mind, universe? And please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements, dear Taurus. Even if it resonates, it will give you more clarity. I left you before you could leave me. Now it makes sense. That burnt bridge. The reason why you don't trust them, or you're having difficulty in trusting them, is probably you could be dealing with a runner, somebody who either ran from the connection or ran from their own emotions, and probably because I'm picking up the Seven of Swords energy. Somehow they have been strategic with you, either gave you a false pretense, ran from the connection, deceived you, and that is why you had to learn that important lesson of self-love, self-care, putting yourself first. And probably this is what you're reflecting on also. And your person is now thinking about their actions when they are reflecting, and I wish I could take back my words. So could have said something harsh also, probably in the heat of the moment, or is just reflecting within themselves and not feeling good. I wish things could be different. Yeah, that unspoken thoughts that are rising to the surface, because it's getting difficult for them also, because astrologically we all get hit by the movement of the stars and the planets. I can't stop thinking about you. Reflection, obsessively thinking, reflecting about the connection, trying to be patient with themselves. Seven of Pentacles energy is heavy in both the decks. Heavy realization also that I left you before you could leave me. Some kind of, insecurity or something that they've done. because of which you're also looking within yourself. Both of you are in that energy. Heavy reflection, Taurus. Okay. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Taurus mind towards Taurus in the week of 15th to 21st of June, or even moving ahead. The reason why I said even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you've learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline, Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, they find you very sexy, very attractive with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, Sun, Fool in movement, and Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They find you attractive. How do I explain the Queen of Wands? She is passion. She's outgoing, energetic, and very sexy. And they have a lot of passion for you. They realize that with you, they can claim that happiness, they can claim that joy. You have that warmth in your personality, Taurus. And because of that warmth, because of that happiness that they get, they want to have that honest communication with you. They want to have that success with you because of the passion, because of how stylish, stylish is the right word to use for Queen of Wands, of how stylish they see you. And this is why they have been reflecting. And with the Fool in movement, because they want that positivity, that joy that you bring to the table, they want that new beginning. Is the Fool in movement. Fool, it's moving towards upright more. Fool in upright is they want to take that leap. They want to claim that happiness. They want to have that adventure with you, that new beginning, are looking for that opportunity. If it goes in reverse, then I'm not debating the passion, I'm not debating the happiness. It's just the mindset changes a bit, where they are in that mindset where, yes, Taurus is beautiful, Taurus is sexy, I want success with it, and that is the truth of it. But after the way that I have dealt with Taurus, I should not rush. I should, because the mindset becomes that a fool rushes to speak. I cannot be a fool where I rush towards Taurus and I just, say things out, because Taurus already does not trust me after whatever has happened. So I need to make diligent moves towards Taurus with that Knight of Pentacles. I need to move slowly towards Taurus. I need to be practical in my move. Two very different energies, to be honest. Fool just makes an unexpected move, an impulsive move, to just get out there and have that opportunity. But because they probably has been foolish with you in the past, this is why they are lacking that faith, and that is why reflecting that now they know that your defense mechanism could be high with them, and they are being patient with themselves in wanting to move slowly, conservatively, practically, diligently towards you. So yes, can make an because it's in movement, can make an impulsive move. So you will have to look, but deep within themselves, they want to have that connection. They are also healing with that star beneath, that, as I was saying earlier, sees you as a dream, as a catch, as um, you could be a spiritual person also, but because they want that renewal with you, they want that, because of that healing, that hope is coming back within them, that probably they can renew the connection deep within themselves. And this is why the mindset is that they can only renew if they move slowly, diligently, consider every move. And that is why the reflection, heavy reflection happening. Okay, universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Taurus and person on their mind. Sound specific, Taurus, so do check your other sign placements for a complete picture, and if it resonates, let me know so I can tap into your energy more often. Just makes it easier for me. So Taurus, we have 10 of Wands and 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is in the shared energy field with 8 of Cups below that. Okay. All right, so this is in the mutual energy field, so you will have to place the energies. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. Your person is feeling, could be you also, could be feeling exhausted, burnt out by the responsibilities of life, and even by the way they have treated you. Feeling overwhelmed by it, which is exactly what Oracle is saying. I wish I could take back my words. I wish things could be different. That exhaustion is heavy, but at the same time, the person is carrying the load because they have hope in the connection. Somebody who deep down wants a new romantic start with you is what I'm picking up, and that is why carrying that load. But how to have that romantic start with you is what they're confused about. Somebody who is in the daydreaming energy, not having that clarity within themselves, a lot of confusion within themselves because of the way they have treated you, and wanting to walk away from that confusion, wanting to leave that confusion because of the exhaustion that they are feeling, wanting to walk away from that confusion to have a new romantic start, an honest start with you. But how to have it is what they're feeling confused about. Sad. Okay, so the other way I could read it is you're feeling overloaded because of how unclear um, you know they lack that focus, and that is why probably you're in that energy that you want to walk away. It's time for you to walk towards the truth, towards that clarity you want. For a few people, I'm still getting, you want that new beginning in love. For a few people it could be with your person, and for a very few people you could be just wanting to walk away from towards a new beginning, towards a new romance, because you're just exhausted of how they have dealt with you. Because you could be thinking that how do you proceed with your person when the decision time comes. You could be thinking, how do you proceed with the person who lacks that focus? And this is why you're wanting to move towards something honest deep within yourself. You could be thinking that, yeah, Knight of Cups, you're wanting to follow your heart. You were wanting to move towards your passion. Could be different for different people, because your person finds you very, very attractive because of the passion, because of the attraction. They're wanting to walk away from the confusion to have a new romantic start, because for a few people, they will come in as a charmer, because of the passion that they have, because of the romantic thoughts that they keep thinking about you, Taurus. Deep down, they still love you, have feelings, are emotional about you. And that is why I can't stop thinking. Okay. Look at their actions. Follow your gut instinct, dear Taurus, and check your other sign placements. And let me know if it resonates. Take care, and I'll see you guys there. Hi, Geminis. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Gemini and the person on their mind in the week of 15th of June to 21st of June, universe. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Gemini, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hives. Okay. So either you are the feminine energy, or you're dealing with one. Either ways, I could be reading for, I'm picking up the Empress right now. You could be a mother, you could be pregnant, you could be a divine feminine, and the divine feminine does not have to be in a feminine body if you resonate with the twin flame journey, because of how caring, nurturing, sensual, beautiful, that special person you have been with your person. They are wanting a second chance with you. They are remembering the shared moments with a lot of comfort, with a lot of tenderness. It's definitely a strong soul bond that I'm picking up on. And because of that bond, they are in that energy of picking up the Judgment. They want a renewal with you, but probably in the past, with that Psychopath card, they have been unpredictable with you. Could have been somebody who brought negativity, drama to the connection. Even probably I'm also picking up the Knight of Wands right now. Somebody who did not treat you right, did not think their actions through, and is remembering the shared moments with a lot of tenderness, with a lot of comfort, because you are that special person, Gemini. And this is why you could be thinking that, yeah, probably, after the way they have treated you, for very few people, good luck to them this week. Yeah, because of the way that you have been that special person, they want to create the connection with you. They want that renewal, have that second chance. But you will have to look at their actions, because this energy is dark. The devil that I'm picking up, somebody who could be feeling some kind of restriction because of the way they have treated you, is what I'm picking up, Gemini. Okay, universe, please show us in the week of 15th to the 21st of June, what is the person on Gemini's mind hiding from Gemini? What's heavy on their heart? and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Gemini in the week of 15th to the 21st of June. And please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements, Gemini, even if it resonates, because it'll give you a clear picture. I want to tell you how I feel. So now, because they're replaying the shared moments with a lot of comfort, with a lot of tenderness, they want to tell you their feelings, because you speak to me through music. So probably could be listening to some shared music, shared lyrics, or some kind of lyrics that is speaking close to their heart, because just being near you is intoxicating. They feel that pull towards you. They feel that lover's energy. They have that deep feeling for you. I'm not debating that, but they have that decision to make on how to speak to you, how to tell you the truth. Also is it's a heavy soul pull that I'm picking up. I left when I saw you with someone, so probably could have reached their own conclusion also, or because I'm also picking up for few people reverse psychology is what probably they did, manipulated things somehow, and this is why now wanting to tell you their feelings. And probably this is why you think that they have been unpredictable with you. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Gemini's mind towards Gemini from the 15th of June to the 21st of June, universe, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you have learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. Okay. So I almost saw the Three of Pentacles, but it went in. So this week, Gemini, may bring in that fresh clarity in love. That mixed signals can become harder to ignore, and that unspoken feeling, the thoughts begin rising to the surface, and because of which your person is feeling trapped in their mind. Somebody with that Eight of Swords is feeling overthinking, is feeling exhausted, and over analyzing the situation, because they feel that with the High Priestess strength and the Two of Swords with the Eight of Swords, they feel that there is a mystery to this connection. They could be seeing you as a divine feminine if you resonate with the twin flame journey. They feel that mystery within themselves, that they're not sure, how they feel this much, because they know that there is something different about this connection. Heavy lovers pull is what I'm picking up, but at the same time, they feel that there is some magnetic pull towards you, like it's a bridge between the worlds. And because of that feeling, they're feeling trapped in their mind. Somebody who's feeling imposed in a cage, not sure, not seeing that clear path, even deep within themselves, somebody who could be thinking after the way they have treated you, they've hit emotionally, they've hit rock bottom, to be honest, Gemini. And because they are feeling overwhelmed by the emotions, they are not seeing that clear path. Somebody who is probably even you could be at stalemate, or they could be avoiding to make that decision because they are feeling trapped in their own thoughts. That overthinking is leading to a lot of anxiety, negative thoughts in their behavior, in their mind, because swords is all in the mind. And because of the way they have treated you with that psychopath card, whether they have been unpredictable, not treated you in the right way, abusive, or whatever they did, because of the drama they got to the connection. This is why, by the how things have ended between you guys, they're feeling paralyzed in the situation, of not knowing, but trying to use all the strength that they have, all the courage, confidence that they have to pull themselves out, by putting all their energy in work. Eight of Pentacles, even deep below, under the Two of Swords, because I wanted to see what are they doing. So they are dealing with karmics, trying to put their energy in work, into their finances. Could be a self-employed person, or is trying to learn a new skill, a new hobby, or something where they can put their energy in, because they are in a lot of pain. They want to put effort to get into calmer waters, but are suffering from that indecision because of the way they have dealt with you, because they are overthinking how to get into transition of calmer waters with you, but still knowing that there is a mystery. Cross watcher, if you're watching, the advice with the High Priestess is to look beneath the surface of what kind of a soul connection it is, because I was picking up Judgment earlier on. Also, Judgment is a spiritual connection, soulmate, twin flame, or a karmic, and this could be a heavy soul bond. If it's a twin flame connection, then they see you, or as a divine feminine, and because of the way that they have treated you, I've hit the rock bottom emotionally now. And look beneath the surface and to follow the gut instinct, follow your intuition, follow your sixth sense. Cross watcher, universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Gemini and the person on their mind. This is heavy, so it will not resonate with all. So do check your other sign placements, Gemini, even if it resonates. Your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements. Thank you, universe. I kept saying the Judgment and it's come out here. So in the shared energy field, we have Two of Pentacles and Judgment. Your person, Gemini, is definitely seeing synchronicity of 8s and 2s. 8 is dealing with karmics, focused on wealth. They could be seeing that infinity sign also. Some kind of symbol they are seeing. And 2 is about partnership. 2 is about divine timing. 2 is about trying to balance emotions and finances, and this is what I see next happening with the Two of Pentacles. Both of you, because it's in the shared energy field, you have to place your energies. Both of you could be balancing your emotions, balancing your work and your finances, adapting to the situation, prioritizing on what needs your attention first. And when one person could be feeling that load of the unpredictable decisions your person could have made towards you. Somebody who acted is now feeling the weight, is what I'm picking up, and trying to balance, because they acted in that way, now trying to adapt to the situation because they were doing that earlier also. With the Judgment, both of you have that heavy decision making energy of how to proceed, and that decision is what is needed next, where Judgment is firstly understanding what spiritual connection it is, and after even understanding the spiritual connection, and one person needs to decide what to ask the other person, whether to ask for forgiveness or a second chance. By the looks of it, your person is wanting that second chance but not knowing how to have that, because I picked up, they wanted to get into calmer waters with you because they're feeling they want to yes, have your forgiveness, but at the same time have the renewal also. Both of you, and then the ball comes in your court, or from your court it goes to them, if you are in the feminine energy or they are one. Either ways, both of you have that decision to make of how to proceed. If it's a twin flame connection that I'm reading from Gemini, then your person could be going through an awakening stage, where both of you are evaluating of how to proceed. Your person is now understanding the connection and needing to make that decision and then take action based on that decision on how to have that renewal, how to ask for your forgiveness. That's what I have, Gemini. I see both of you balancing your emotions while trying to make that decision in what's next. Do check your other sign placements, and I'll see you guys there with a strong soul bond. Take care. Hi, Cancers. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Cancer and the person on their mind in the week of 15th of June to 21st of June. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Cancers, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hives. So your person could be feeling exhausted. I'm picking up the 10 of Wands energy. They're feeling exhausted, burnt out, overwhelmed by how they have treated you, and because of that exhaustion, somebody who is wanting to change things around also. Probably they could have been runner, could have ran from the connection, ran from their emotions, and that whatever excuse that they gave themselves in the past, because of that running, they are now feeling trapped within their mind because of the way they have treated you. I'm picking up the 8 of Swords energy. Somebody who is overthinking the situation. You definitely could actually be in little to no contact, Cancer, with your person. Somebody who's feeling stuck, overthinking because of their past actions. You, on the other hand, are probably even trying to be at peace with yourselves, trying to balance your emotions. Could be into some kind of beauty or healing or some treatment where you're you're doing some kind of self-love in trying to balance your emotions, trying to show your self-love, because you could be exhausted also of the way they have treated you, because you could be thinking that yes, they ran from the connection, what can you do, so you know both of you could be in little to no contact. You could be thinking that yes, everything is a cause and effect of their own actions. With that isolation card, they are feeling left out in the cold, could be having financial issues, and that is why also feeling exhausted, because their emotions, after the way they have treated you, have taken a hit, and it's picking up 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords. So they ran, gave you a false pretense, lied, cheated, acted in a sneaky way, because of which you're trying to balance your emotions. And while in little to no contact, they're feeling stuck, overthinking, overanalyzing the situation, wanting your forgiveness, but not sure how to do that, because everything is their own doing, and this is why feeling exhausted, burnt out within themselves. And because of the way they have treated you, they are emotionally, they are feeling that loss within themselves, and this is why their finances are also taking a hit. Okay, only take what resonates, because I'm getting quite a few things. Cancers, please show us in the week of 15th to the 21st of June, what is the person on Cancer's mind hiding from Cancer? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Cancer, the person on Cancer's mind? We will be together again, huh? Hopeful. Wants to be with you. I couldn't let you get close to me. Runner, meet some kind of excuse within themselves. But now wants to be with you. Okay. And because of how they tried to escape, 7 of Swords, as I said earlier on, gave you a false pretense, acted in a sneaky way, strategic way, ran, wore a mask, whatever they did, because of that running from their own emotions, from the connection, they know that I messed up everything. I know I was a distraction from your pain. How does that even make sense? What are they doing? How can contradictory energy? What are they thinking here? What pain are they talking about? I want to tell you how I feel. So now wants to confess and tell things to you, and hopeful that they can be with you. Do check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Darakaraka sign placements. I think I know I was a distraction from your pain, could be something that they are telling themselves, reaching their own conclusion, probably. Let's see. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Cancer's mind towards Cancer from the 15th of June to 21st of June, universe, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you learn the lesson and are ready to move to the next timeline. Oh wow, Cancers. So we have King of Cups, Six of Cups, and Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So they clearly have deep feelings for you. King of Cups energy. Somebody who feels a lot but doesn't voice their emotions, is diplomatic by nature, is aware of their own feelings. I want to tell you how I feel. Yes, aware of their own feelings, but they've mastered that skill of keeping everything within themselves. The throat chakra could be blocked, or it's simply the fact that because that King of Cups is the person who has learned how to master their emotions. They're very kind-hearted, deep within themselves, but to be open, they find it difficult. Or in some cases, even does not feel that need to say it out loud, is replaying the shared moments with a lot of comfort, with a lot of tenderness, even the sweet things that you did together is what I'm picking up that they did with you, because they realize deep within themselves that they can create that storybook romance. They got emotional fulfillment, they got happiness, and because of that happiness, because of the deep feelings that they got with you. Ten of Cups is somebody who wants that stability. They want to be at harmony, at peace with you. And this is why they want to tell you now how they feel, because they have a lot of regret of how things have worked out. They see that potential of storybook romance because of the deep feelings, and this is why they want to tell you how they feel. Because they also feel that if they don't tell you this cancers, then it could turn into a missed opportunity deep within themselves, is what they are thinking. And this is why wanting to move towards you with the Chariot, I wanted to peek that yes, a lot of emotions, because King of Cups, Six of Cups, Ten of Cups, very, very emotional is your person. But what are they doing with the emotions? They will be moving towards you with a Chariot. Somebody who, as I was picking up earlier, they think that if they don't tell you how they feel, it can turn into a missed opportunity, and they see that potential. So when they come in towards you, they will be using all the strength, willpower, determination that they have. Focus is the right word towards you, the strength that they have, because they want success in creating this storybook romance deep within themselves. And something is changing in your person's energy over the next few days, whether it is subconsciously or something. This new moon that we went through, I'm just doing the reading on the 15th itself. So they feel that flesh clarity is coming towards them over the next few days, where to mix signals can become definitely hard for them to ignore. That unspoken thoughts of how they have been replaying the shared moments, that unspoken thoughts are rising to the surface deep within themselves, and this is why they see that potential with you of storybook romance, emotional fulfillment, happiness with you. And this is why they want to tell you. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Cancer and the person on their mind. Sound specific, Cancer, so will not resonate with all. So do check your other sign placements and only take what resonates, because I try to keep it as general as possible. Okay, so we have Page of Wands and the Hanged Man in the shared energy field. So could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. One person is sending a message, and the message is light. just to test waters. It could be a simple exchange where one person just shares some kind of good news, or just wants an energetic exchange. A light, playful, childlike message is one of you sending the other person, and this message is being sent with a lot of consideration, with a lot of thought, with the Hanged Man, after a delay or a shift within. As I was saying, probably could be your person also who's sending you that message after a delay or a shift. Probably, as I said earlier, you could be in little to no contact. The Hanged Man is basically, they have been looking at the connection from your perspective, Cancer, and because they have been looking at the connection from a different perspective than theirs, they're finally understanding the connection. They could be awakening to the connection, understanding how their actions have affected you. Also, somebody who now wants to release, let go of the past issues, probably the mindset, because something is definitely changing in your person's energy, is probably because of that inner knowing that they have about this connection, that there is mystery to the connection. And because of that inner knowing, some kind of message, whether it is coming in after a delay or a shift, or it could be that the message comes and then you start looking at this connection from their perspective, and both of you are trying to understand of how you want to proceed in the connection, because one of you could be a divine feminine also, or because you feel that there is something mysterious about this connection, is the High Priestess. Both of you need to follow your gut instinct, and somehow around the 21st of June, which is basically next Sunday, right? Over the next few weeks, Cancers, something is changing, whether it's in your individual life, or in the connection, because I'm picking up something specific that is happening pretty soon. Either you're seeing it through a fresh set of lens, with the Hanged Man, or something is happening, a shift is happening after a delay, or you get that message and then you take some time to think about it, of how you want to proceed, what you want to let go, is what I'm picking up. That's what I have, Cancers. Only take what resonates, because try to keep it as general. And I'll see you in your other sign placement: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Darakaraka. Take care. Hi, Leos. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Leos and the person on their mind in the week of 15th to the 21st of June. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Leos, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Okay, so both of you could be in deep reflection mode about this connection. And when you're reflecting this week, Leo, this week could bring in fresh clarity in love, because of the new moon, and the mixed signals can become harder to ignore. Along with that, unspoken thoughts begin to rise to the surface between you and your person. And when your person is thinking about you, could be somebody who's also wanting to take a vacation, because they keep thinking about you, keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family, could have got influenced because of other people. And the communication that happens can be quite guarded between you guys. Somebody who now wants to stop this reflection mode. Probably you could be thinking that I need to stop reflecting, I need to take a holiday from the thoughts. For a few people, could be even thinking that need to plan a holiday, go on a vacation, have fun. Somehow I pick that your person is heavily thinking about you and wanting to take a vacation from the thoughts. Somebody who got influenced by other people's opinions, probably also, and is now thinking how those opinions have influenced this connection also. Okay. Universe, please show us in the week of 15th to the 21st of June, what is the person on Leo's mind hiding from Leo. I almost said Virgos, but it's a Leo reading. So you or your person could have a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Darakaraka in Virgo. So do check it out. Universe, please show us in the week of 15th to the 21st, what is the person on Leo's mind hiding from Leo, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Leos. I feel you even though we are apart. So the energetic cord is still active from their end, is heavily thinking about you, and this is why wanting a vacation from the thoughts, wanting a time out, because that heavy thinking, that obsessive thinking while reflecting is really weighing hard, heavy on them. I hid who I really am from you. So wore a mask, did not open up, did not tell you the truth. Somehow heavy energy that probably could not even show their feelings to you, Leos. I hid who I really am from you, was wearing a mask, but is hopeful we will be together again, really wanting to spend some time with you. And how to do that is what they're thinking about. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Nine of Swords energy, heavy thinking, and that overthinking, that anxiety is stressing them out, and this is why wanting a vacation from their thoughts, because when they're reflecting, it's heavy for them, their actions. Could be reading for a deep soul bond also, Leos, and that's why they feel you even when they're apart. Could be replaying again and again in their mind how they treated you. Okay. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Leo's mind towards Leo from the 15th to the 21st of June, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you've learned that lesson, Leos, and are ready to move to that next timeline. Let's see, God. Bear with me. Okay. Yeah. So we have the Page of Wands and the Fool. So in the next move, they want to send you a message. It's a light message. It's an energetic exchange that they want. Somebody who wants to send you a creative, playful, childlike message. Could be a message even just to test waters, because they want to share some kind of a news maybe, or just speak to you to see, to test waters, to see, because they want a new beginning with you, with the Fool at the bottom of the deck. They are looking for that opportunity of what message can they send, also because they want to create a plan, to see you and to be with you, to take that leap, to have that adventure towards you. They really want to take that leap to be with you. Oh, wow. Okay. So light message is what they're thinking of sending you. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Leos and the person on their mind. And Leos sounds specific already, will not resonate. Do check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka. Even if it resonates, will it give you a clearer picture? And if it does, do let me know so I can tap into your energy more often. So we have 10 of Wands and the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is in the shared energy field. Leos, could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. They're feeling exhausted, overweighted by the burdens of life, by how they have treated you, and because of that they're feeling overwhelmed, but still hopeful about the connection. And this is why still carrying that load. You could be in that energy also where you're feeling exhausted when you're thinking about them. You want clear communication. They realize that they need to have take that decisive action with focus, with clarity in their communication, to have that honest connection with you, because deep down, deep within themselves, they're in a lot of pain with that Three of Swords below that. They're in a lot of pain because of the repeated mistakes that they have made, also probably in the connection. A lot of heartbreak that they are processing, and how to have that honest, clear communication with you is what is weighing them down. Yeah. Which is, I hid who I really am with you, because, and that heavy ness of the pain that they have caused you, because they're aware about it. You could also take the time, Leos, when you're deciding is what I'm getting, when you have that is when you make that decision about this connection. I'm picking up, you might even try to align your mind, body and soul, because when you're making that decision, one of you, when you're making that decision, if that honesty, if that truth is the clear one that you're getting, you might take some time to decide if they are telling you the truth. They might take that time also to tell you everything. So follow your gut instinct, follow your I wanted to peek what is below that is the Wheel of Fortune. So things are still happening as per divine timing, destiny, after learning the karmic lessons, after learning the life lessons, because they are in so much of pain. This is why suffering from how to communicate, but wanting that true honest communication with you, because they're feeling weighed down. Because sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, hopeful they're going to send you a message, is what's next. But I see you taking the time and reflecting if they have actually learned the lesson. They want to take that chance. They want to show you the change. So the ball will be in your court, is what I'm picking, Leos. That's what I have. Do check your other sign placements and let me know if it resonates. Take care, dear Leos, and I'll see you there. Hi, Virgos. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Virgo and the person on their mind in the week of 15th to 21st. of June. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Virgos, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. That is. That same card did come out in Leo, so, and I said Virgos in their read, so do check it out if you or your person has a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or Darakaraka sign placement in Leo's, Virgos. So you and your person could be having guarded communication with each other. They are keeping tabs on you. You could be keeping tabs on them. Somehow I'm picking up Page of Swords, keeping tabs through social media, through friends and family, curious about you, because they're feeling stuck, they're feeling trapped in their mind, in a self-imposed prison because of the way they have treated you. Could be even indulging in extracurricular activities, having that realization that Three of Swords, having that realization of deep pain within themselves this week. You, on the other hand, could be taking the time to take walks in nature. You could be you could be healing, you could be showing yourself self-love, self-care, while focused. Somehow I'm picking up root chakra energy. You are focused on your growth, on your abundance. Your person could be, on the other hand, feeling the weight of the emotions right now, could be indulging in extracurricular activities, whether it is alcohol or trying to divert the energy, but it does not work like that. Yeah. And because they're not getting that happiness, they're feeling trapped in their mind, having guarded communication with you, feeling the weight of somehow their actions. Universe, please show us in the week of 15th to the 21st of June, what is the person on Virgo's mind hiding from Virgo, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Virgos, the person on Virgo's mind. Universe. I want you. So clearly is manifesting you, wants to be with you, wants to spend time with you, but somehow trapped in their mind on how to be with you. Probably you and I were too young. Yes, age could have been the factor, but probably this is what they're telling themselves. Also, because immaturity is deep within themselves, is what they're thinking. My life is not as together as it seems. So going through a financial and emotional hard time is why they are having that heavy realization of the bad decisions that they have made. Also, I'm afraid to contact you, somebody who is feeling trapped in their mind, over analyzing the situation, feeling stuck on how to be with you, and this is why probably even keeping tabs on you through social media, curious about you is what I'm picking up, but will be having guarded communication with you. I'm not available, so please do not take a person from a general reading. It could be just that they're indulging in extracurricular activities and trying to because their life is not held together as it seems. Could be financially, emotionally. Do not take a person from a general reading because they clearly want you. So could be not in a place to invest emotionally or financially, Virgos. Let's see. And that is why feeling trapped. Universe, please show us in the week of 15th to the 21st of June, or even moving ahead, what is the next move, next action of the person on Virgo's mind towards Virgo. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because life and tarot, time is fluid, especially in tarot. So it can happen sooner, it can happen later, or it can just happen when you've learned the life lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. Yeah, Judgment and Four of Pentacles. So they could be understanding the spiritual connection of whether it's a soulmate, twin flame, or a karmic. Heavy realization that they need to evaluate the connection and make that decision on what to ask you, whether to ask you for your forgiveness or for a second chance, and based on that decision take action. Deep within themselves, they're holding on to the connection while holding back, and the reason for holding back is probably the material attachment. Somebody who is having a scarcity mindset, thinking that they do not have money, finances are not in order, so how do they proceed, and which, because of which they are at that evaluation stage about the connection. Finances is very important to your person, is what I'm somehow picking up, Virgos. Please keep in mind, once they have made that decision, they will still not tell you everything, because Anne is seeing heavy for synchronicity with that Four of Swords below that. Somebody who you could be deep within themselves, they are thinking that they need to align their mind, body, and soul before they get their finances in order, before they make that decision on how to take that action of what to ask you also is the next move. So, and this is why not going to tell you everything, probably because of the finances also, they're taking the time. Okay, and confirmation on what came in earlier, my life is not as together as it seems. So they are really going through it. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Virgos and the person on their mind. Sound specific, Virgos, so it will not resonate with all. So do check your other sign placements for a complete picture. If it does resonate, do let me know, so it makes it easier for me to tap into your energy. So your person clearly has a lot of feelings for you, Virgos. So we have the Devil, Hierophant, and the King of Cups. So this is in the shared energy field, so could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. Your person is heavily thinking about you. They are I could even say obsessively thinking, with the Devil, Hierophant, and King of Cups. Somebody who is feeling the restriction because of finances, even shadow work, which is basically of how they have treated you, and keeping that energetic cord active because of that thinking. So you could be in turn thinking about them. With the Hierophant, when they're thinking how the difference, they're understanding the difference between right and wrong, and this is why that heavy thinking, that energetic cord, keeping that active. Somebody who could be becoming spiritual also, and now wanting something long term in their life that can go the distance, that is traditional in their life, and that is what they're obsessively thinking because of the deep feelings that they have for you. Somebody who is now in that stage where they're very aware of what their feelings, but at the same time feeling a lot of confusion within themselves on how to proceed because of the shadow work, because of the way they have treated you, or just because of finances also. um, Not seeing that clear path. You could be the other way I could read it is you are trying to you're a spiritual person. You are now understanding, things are becoming clear to you this week, especially with that fresh clarity coming in. That mixed signals are becoming harder for you to ignore. You could be thinking, how do you proceed with a person who lacks that focus, who's confused in that daydreaming energy, has feelings? Yes, probably you also have feelings, but at the same time, you're in that energy where you're wanting something stable in your life. You're wanting something conventional in your life. You want um, that right relationship in your life, and you're trying to get a grip on things. So don't be surprised if you think about your person this week, because they are keeping that energetic cord active with you, and something in the mutual could change over the next few days, probably because this week is all about fresh clarity. The mixed signals, the confusion could become harder to ignore, is what is happening astrologically. And that's why something is coming to light over the next few days, Virgos, to you and to your person also. That's what I have. Do check your other sign placements for a complete picture, Virgos, and check your other sign placements, even if it resonates, and only take what does. Take care, and I'll see you there. Hi, Libras. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Libra and the person on their mind in the week of 15th to 21st of June. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Libras, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. So we have the masculine energy. Okay, so you could be dealing with an emperor, a father figure, an authoritative person, or you are one, or it could be dealing with a divine masculine. Does not have to be in a masculine body, who probably is suffering in silence, because they have a lot of deep feelings, but somehow feeling stuck on how to proceed with you. Probably is now having that realization that they have deep feelings about this connection also. And because of the deep feelings, both of you could be in that healing energy. Both of you could be looking within you could be Libra, somebody who's healing, and while healing you could be aligning your chakras. If you're in a twin flame journey, then you really need to align your 7 chakras, because when the divine feminine heals she shows herself love, that's when the masculine energy gets awakened. Probably they are looking, both of you could be looking within yourself and healing, but because of that healing work that you're doing within yourself, your person could be somebody who's obsessively thinking about you, cannot get you out of their mind, is wanting to stop that overthinking also, and because of that overthinking they are feeling exhausted, feeling weighed down on how to take action. So I'm picking up the Emperor, 10 of Wands, Devil, and Star. So they see you as a wish, and this is why is heavily thinking about you on how to have the renewal, is what they are suffering about. Okay. Universe, in the week of 15th to the 21st of June, what is the person on Libra's mind hiding from Libra? What's heavy on their heart? What is their higher soul wanting to tell Libra? And please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Darakaraka sign placements, Libra, because few of these cards have come out in other signs. I can't place it now, so you'll get a clearer picture. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. As I was picking up earlier, somebody who's heavily thinking about you, even thinking that they need to stop this obsessive thinking, they need to clear their mind, because of how deeply they feel, and just cannot stop that obsessive thinking. I will wait for a sign from you. Does not have the confidence, is thinking that if you make the move, if they hear from you or something, a sign is what they're, I'm not asking you to make a move, it's just that this is what they're hiding. Remember, I knew exactly what I was doing. Yeah, was strategic in their actions, and this is why suffering in silence, because of the way they have treated you. 7 of Swords energy is what I'm picking up. Somebody who gave you a false pretense, lied, cheated, acted in a sneaky way, betrayed your trust, wore a mask. Whatever they did, they knew exactly what they were doing, and this is what they're thinking. And because of the way that they dealt with you, somebody who is suffering and wanting a sign, I left you before you could leave me. So could be a runner that we are dealing with, somebody who ran from the connection or from their emotions, could be even thinking that they're not worthy of you, and that intensity of the connection, especially if I'm reading for a twin flame or a deep soul bond, can be too intense, where they're thinking, how can they feel that much? And now, because they cannot stop that thinking, thinking about you. Okay. Universe, please show us what's the next move, next action of the person on Libra's mind towards Libra from the 15th of June to 21st of June, universe, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you've learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. Wow. So we have the Star, High Priestess, and 5 Swords at the bottom of the deck. So your person is also healing. While healing, they want that renewal, that hope within them is coming back. I did say that earlier. Thank you, universe. Somebody who could be growing spiritual, becoming spiritual, and is seeing you as an inspiration, as somebody seeing you either as a divine feminine, if you resonate with that journey, like when they are healing, they're understanding that, you know, that there is a mystery to this connection, like it's a bridge between two worlds. I could definitely be reading for a twin flame also, somebody who knows that there there is some wisdom to this connection, and because of that happiness that they got with you, they get with you, put it this way, that divine knowledge that they have deep within themselves, they want a renewal, they want a second chance, that hope within them is coming back. But how to have that renewal, how to um, be with you, is what they are feeling conflicted and defeated within themselves, because they did not play by the rules, because they played some kind of mind games with you, could have walked away from an argument thinking they were going towards their peace, but has lost war with themselves. But because they see you as a wish, because of that inner knowing, the advice with the High Priestess is to look beneath the surface of what kind of a soul connection it is, cross watcher. And when you look within, to follow your intuition, because your higher self, your subconscious, your inner knowing, your soul will guide you on how to proceed in this connection. And with the Tower beneath that, a sudden realization, a sudden revelation could come to them. Sorry. Okay. On how to claim their dream with you. Okay. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Libra and the person on their mind. Sound specific, Libra, will not resonate with all. If it does, do let me know so I can tap into your energy. Just makes it easier for me to tap in. And check your other sign placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Darakaraka. Okay, so we have Five of Cups and King of Pentacles. So this is in the shared energy field. Could be your energy, Libra, their energy, both your energies. So your person is definitely seeing a lot of synchronicity of fives. Five is going through major transformation in their life. They are processing a lot of sadness, a lot of grief within themselves. Somebody who keeps looking at the past again and again and is not turning around to see what it can be, on how to create this secure, abundant, nurturing connection with you. Could be a businessman, businesswoman, or an entrepreneur who is focused on their finances, focused on their growth, wants a stable connection, but because of replaying the past again and again, if you are in this energy, Libra, all is not lost in the connection. Do turn around, because Two Cups, if you keep looking, because in the Five of Cups, the person keeps looking at the Three of Cups. They're not turning around. They're resisting the change of how things can be. I don't think it's you. I think it's the masculine energy who is in that energy, because they're so focused on, they're putting their energy, but deep within themselves, we have the Magician also. They're wanting you, and both of you have the tools on how to come out of this sadness, how to create a stable connection, a grounded connection with each other. So do look at their actions, follow your intuition. They would be taking the charge because of the deep feelings that they have for you, because they see you as because Four of Cups is under the Magician, because I wanted to see what is happening. They have a lot of regret of how things have worked out, and this is why, because of the deep feelings, because they see you as a dream, as a wish, as emotional fulfillment. They are manifesting to be with you, manifesting a stable, secure connection, because they know if they don't, it it can lead to a lot of unhappiness within you. The other way I could read it is, yes, there could be a bit of sadness, because you also see them as a wish, but because you're healing, you have the tools that you have, resourcefulness, willpower to come out of it, and you're focusing on your finances. You're getting your self-worth back. You are developing that strong sense of self-worth while healing, and with the magician you will be able to come out of it, Libra, to claim your happiness, because few of you could be even wanting to heal, to have a new beginning in love, or you could even find that while you're healing, you'll find that love for what you like doing, is what I'm picking up, Libra. Don't try to resist the change is the advice with the Five of Cups. To turn around, to see all is not lost. That's what I have. Do check your other sign placements and only take what does. And I'll see you guys there. Hi Scorpios, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Scorpios and the person on their mind in the week of 15th to 21st of June. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Scorpios, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. So you're glowing up, Scorpios. You're focused on your finances while being single. You're glowing up. I'm getting the Nine of Pentacles. You could be thinking of starting a business. You could have started a new job. You're showing yourself a lot of love, a lot of care while you're healing, and you're in that energy where you could get a business idea or a new job or something while you're healing. And this this is happening because you're trying to find the joy in the little things. You could be something about your smile and eyes is what I'm picking up. You could be somebody who has that beautiful smile. You're getting your smile back. You're getting you're focused on self-love, self-care, is what I'm picking up, Scorpios. You've learned those life lessons now, and your person is missing your smile, is realizing that they got a lot of joy with you. They see you as an empress, as a pre-empress, actually, I should say. Somebody who's single, doing well, focused on themselves, focused on their abundance, and they just cannot stop thinking about you. Even the way they have treated you also, but somebody who is realizing that they got a lot of joy with you, and are seeing you as a catch, Scorpios, is what I'm picking up. They're even thinking that they need to stop thinking about you. Clear their mind. Devil energy. That's what I'm picking up. Obsessive thinking about you, whereas you could be thinking about your career, or if you are thinking about them, your focus will now become on healing, on finding the joy within yourself, and a new idea or something can come up come towards you, a new opportunity can come towards you that can lead to a lot of growth and abundance in your energy, Scorpios. Okay, good, I like it. Universe, please show us in the week of 15th to the 21st of June, what is the person on Scorpio's mind, hiding from Scorpio, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Scorpios. Thank you, universe. I can't stop thinking about you. I just said that. Obsessively thinking about you cannot get you out of their mind, and somebody who I hide behind material things. So somebody who is holding on to the connection while holding back is having some kind of material restriction, even because of the way they have treated you, is heavily focused on finances. Also is what I'm getting. I wish things could be different. Somebody who wishes that, you know, things were not how it seemed, and is really wanting to stop this obsessive thinking and trying to put their energy in their work also, because somehow finances is getting affected because of that overthinking. They can't concentrate. Okay, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the next move, next action of the person on Scorpio's mind towards Scorpio from the 15th of June to 21st of June, universe, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you've learned that lesson, Scorpios, and are ready to move to that next timeline. Okay. So we have the Fool, the Star, Three of Cups, and King of Swords. So your person is seeing you as a wish, as a dream, as an inspiration, as a catch. And because of the happiness that they got within themselves, is somebody who wants to heal. When they are healing, the hope within themselves is coming, that they want to spend time with you. They want to have a reunion with you. They because even when they are with other people, they remember the good times that they spent with you, and this is why they want to take that leap towards you. Could be becoming spiritual. Somebody who is now wanting to take that risk, looking for that opportunity on how to have that renewal, how to be with you, how to spend that time with you, can make an unexpected move towards you to have that new beginning. And they are trying to detach from their emotions and think with their mind, with the King of Swords. Somebody who now wants to do things honestly, truthfully, rationally, because they cannot stop thinking about you. They're for a few people, they could be having because King of Swords also means legal issues, but not for everybody, especially not here. They're just in that energy where while healing, they're seeing you as a dream, and this is why they want that reunion and looking for that opportunity. Can even make a spontaneous move towards you, because deep within themselves, they've gone through a deep emotional cleanse over the last 3 months, Scorpio. Especially for a few people, the cleanse could have started around the lunar eclipse that we went through deep within, and this is why they're wanting that new beginning with you and thinking with their mind. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Scorpios and the person on their mind. Sounds specific, so it will not resonate with all. So do check your other sign placements for a complete picture and let me know if it resonates so I can pick on your energy more often. So we have the World, Ace of Swords, and the Emperor. So this is in the shared energy field. Scorpios could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. So after however things have ended between you guys, after the end of an old cycle, for a new cycle to begin, they want achievement, growth, success with you, because they see you as the complete person for them. They see you as the soulmate, the partner that is ideal and fulfilling for them. And they realize that for a new cycle to begin, they will need to communicate with clarity, with decisive force, with the truth with you. You could be, and that is why, they want to take that action towards you. Could be either Emperor is usually a divine masculine, does not have to be in a masculine body. Could be a father figure, an authoritative, disciplined person who now is wanting to take action because they want a new cycle with you. And probably it could be you also, that you are now very protective after learning the life lessons, after the end of a cycle. You want that clarity, the truth, the focus from them when you're making that decision. If that new cycle with them is possible, are you getting that complete truth? Are you getting that complete clarity? That honesty from them is what you will be doing also. The other way I could read it is, now your focus is on your own growth, your own vision, and you will be getting a lot of success, a lot of you will be glowing up. It's the way, the integration that happens within your energy is, you're taking that decisive move in your own life to create that joy, that success for you. You're taking action you're taking that charge within you to take action. And Scorpios, this weekend, especially the 21st, in a few weeks' time, you will be celebrating life. You will be having a lot of joy, a lot of laughter that is coming towards you, is what I'm picking up. Something is happening over the summer in a few weeks where you will be having a lot of fun. You will be at, that fulfilling, that feeling, that energy of feeling complete within yourself also. So few people could be even traveling or making some travel plans, is what I'm picking up, because your vision, something is happening. Pay attention to your thoughts that is coming around the 21st. Something is changing in the mutual around that time. So I think it's probably you that realization is coming, or some have fun, yeah, that's what I'm getting, Scorpios. Take how it resonates and let me know if it does, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Take care. Hi, Sagittarius. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Sagittarius and the person on their mind in the week of 15th of June to 21st of June. Thank you, universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Sagittarius, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. So we have the burned bridge card. So basically, you don't trust your person right now. After the way they have treated you, they know that your defense mechanism is high with them, probably because of the way that they have treated you. It could have been a love affair. Please do not take a dirty little secret person from a general reading. It could be just this, that the things did not take off. It did not become a committed relationship like a marriage. It was fun, but because of the way I'm picking up heavy Knight of Wands energy, somebody who yes, had a lot of passion for you, but it did not become a committed relationship. If there was a person, then it's a different thing. But even if it was a person that was that affected the connection, they are now realizing that you are waking up to your value. You are a dream star in their life. You're such an inspiration to be with, Sagittarius, that while healing, they're understanding your value is what I'm picking up. Somebody who, while healing, is also, because they see you as a dream, as a catch, they want success with you, but I don't think you trust them after the way they have treated you, because of the way that they treated you. Okay, what's below that? Feminine energy. So you could be a mother, you could be pregnant, you could be a divine feminine, does not have to be in a feminine body. You're that sensual, beautiful, special person in their life. And because you're that caring, nurturing person, they want to create the connection with you. But I think this is you. With a burnt bridge card, you don't trust them the way that they have treated you. Could be just because they kept something from you. They did not tell you, so you will have to place it. Somehow I'm picking up that you do not trust them now after the way that they treated you, whether they made and took action without thinking it through, or because they were in and out, on and off, something like that. Something that they kept from you is because of which you don't trust them, but they want to create the connection because they see you as a dream, as a catch, as a star. You could be healing also. Okay, let's see, in the week of 15th to the 21st of June, universe, what is the person on Sagittarius mind hiding from Sagittarius? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Sagittarius, the person on Sagittarius mind, universe? Thank you, universe. I'm becoming a better person. Yeah. So because they are healing, they are seeing you as an inspiration, they're seeing you as a catch, they have been working on themselves. They think that they're becoming a better person, and this is why when they're healing, that hope within them is coming back, of wanting a renewal, wanting to have success with you, and I'm afraid to contact you. Yeah, because they are aware that you do not trust them after the way they have treated. They actually want to send you a message. I wish I could share my good news with you. This is basically Page of Pentacles energy, somebody who wants light energetic exchange with you, playful message, where they can speak to you. They really are wanting to speak, is what I'm picking up, but are afraid to contact you because of whatever they kept from you. And what they kept is what has burnt the bridge, because picking up heavy trust. Okay, universe, please show us what's the next move, next action of the person on Sagittarius mind towards Sagittarius from 15th of June to 21st of June, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is fluid and tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you've learned that life lesson and you're ready to move to the next timeline. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords, High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, and the Strength at the bottom of the deck. So your person is keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family, curious about you, and they realize that you're the ideal person for them, Sagittarius. You have impeccable taste. You are somebody that they can create that grounded, stable, nurturing connection with. They could be business savvy, could be seeing you in that energy also. And because they see you as that ideal person for them, they have that inner knowing about this connection, that there is some kind of mystery to the soul connection. I could be reading for a twin flame or a deep soul bond where the higher self, their subconscious, is telling them there is a mystery to this connection. And because of that wisdom of how they see you as the ideal person also, they're wanting to dive deep within themselves. Could be also seeing you as a divine feminine, if I did not mention it earlier, or they are one. If you resonate with the twin flame journeys, basically the feminine energy. Somehow, Sagittarius, what I'm picking up is they will be thinking a lot, having guarded communication with you, because they want a fair connection and will be using all the strength that they have within themselves, even putting on a brave face, even if they don't feel that within themselves. Is strength at the bottom of the deck. Somebody who uses all the courage, confidence that they have deep within them to have guarded communication with you. And because they will want to have that grounded connection with you. The advice with the High Priestess is to look beneath the surface of what kind of a soul connection it is, cross-watcher if you're watching, and to follow your intuition. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Sagittarius and the person on their mind. Sound specific, Sagittarius, it will not resonate with all, so do check your other sign placements for a complete picture, and let me know if it resonates so I can tap into your frequency more often. So We have the Hermit and the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is in the shared energy field, Sagittarius. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. Basically, you guys, they are definitely keeping tabs on you through social media. And what is next is either you guys are having guarded communication or you are in little to no contact. And when you are in little to no contact, they are trying to understand the connection. They're trying to gain wisdom about this connection because they already had that inner knowing about the connection. They could be talking to a friend, a mentor, a boss, somebody who's close to them, to understand how to resolve the issues, take their advice, and then contemplate within themselves on how to have this growth with you. Somehow the Hermit takes the advice of other people and then again contemplates in solitude. Both of you could be doing this. Both of you could be understanding the connection. You're focused on yourself is what I'm picking up. They, while in little to no contact, while having guarded communication, Hermit is basically trying to understand, go within to gain enlightenment. And with the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, they're doing this by trying to detach from their emotions and think logically with their mind. They could be even wanting an honest connection with you, somebody who now wants to use their logic on how to have growth with you. The other way I could read it is you're being very rational, Sagittarius. You are wanting to do things by the book in your life. You're focused on your growth. You could be taking the time to understand also, while you're a spiritual person, you're trying to understand of what is best for your own growth. Because yes, the word, because you want growth, success, achievement in your life after the end of a cycle, after you don't trust them, you're working towards your growth is what I was picking up earlier. And you're trying to think with your mind. Your person is trying to think how to resolve the issues and grow at this solution, because they see you as the ideal person for them, the ideal partner for them, is what they're thinking of. Okay, so either there could be a bit of communication, guarded communication, or it's going to take little to no contact is Hermit, to be honest. Guarded communication, thinking a lot. Your person could be seeing you as because Page of Swords energy is somebody who is very mentally agile, somebody who is quick-witted. Energy could be seeing you, or you are seeing them in that energy, that they are that, but clearly they see you as an ideal person for them to create a grounded connection. Sagittarius, do check your other sign placements and let me know if it resonates so I can tap into your energy more often. Just makes it easier. And I'll see you in your other signs. Take care. Hi Capricorn, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Capricorn and the person on their mind in the week of 15th to 21st of June. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Capricorn, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. So, Capricorn, you've laid firm boundaries with your person. Your defense mechanism with your person is strong. You're standing up for what you're believing in. You don't want to be disrespected anymore. You've had enough, and your person is aware of the line that you have drawn with them. And picking up the Seven of Wands, for me, they actually want to fight for the connection also now. They will now want to face the issues. I was about to say Sagittarius, so you or your person could have a placement in Sagittarius. Capricorn, it's a Capricorn read, so they're aware of your guards, your boundary with them, and they want to apologize because they realize that they want your forgiveness, because somehow they want to show you the change with the time card. It's the Wheel of Fortune for me. Somebody who has been having a difficult time learning the life lessons, karmic lessons, and are coming in after a delay, after a shift, to show you the change, because they want that chance with you. They want to ask you for your forgiveness because they see you as a dream, as catch. This card, I think, came out in Sagittarius, if I'm not mistaken. Do check it out if you or your person has a placement in Sagittarius. Okay. But things are happening as per divine timing, destiny. Both of you could be healing also, because this is a star for me. While healing, you're focused on your growth, on your abundance, and expansion and growth will be coming towards you, because that is what I'm picking up. And they're seeing you as an inspiration, and they want success with you. Okay, Capricorn. So let's see. In the week of 15th to the 21st of June, universe, please show us what is the person on Capricorn's mind hiding from Capricorn, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul self wanting to tell Capricorn, the person on Capricorn's mind. I feel you leaving me behind. So the energetic cord from you is weakening, and they are having that realization also, because you've had enough, and that is why that firm boundary that you will not settle for anything less. For you, you've learned somehow the life lesson involves respect in this reading, and the energy I'm picking up right now, heavy self-respect is, and I feel called to say, do check your Darakaraka sign placement, because that's the karmic lesson that we come here to learn, and it's usually from love that we learn. So do check your Darakaraka planet. I'll link it in the description. You need to check the sign and which planet it is. I don't remember if I've time-stamped it, but it's there. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Really wanting your apology, and you will have to look if that apology is sincere, Capricorn. You were the best thing in my life. Yeah. Realizing your value now, seeing you as an inspiration, seeing you as a star, and because they see you as a dream, as a catch, because of the happiness that you brought in their life, and this is why wanting your forgiveness. You speak to me through music, so probably is listening to some shared music or some lyrics that is speaking close to their heart right now, Capricorn. But definitely sees you as a star in their life. You're the best thing that has happened is the star for me. And while healing, that hope is coming within them, that they should apologize, to show you the change, to take that chance, okay, because of the happiness that they get with you. Universe, in the week of 15th to the 21st of June, please show us the next move, next action of the person on Capricorn's mind towards Capricorn in the week of 15th to 21st of June, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can just happen when you've learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. Thank you, universe. So we have the Tower, Wheel of Fortune, and Five of Cups. I kept saying Wheel of Fortune, confirmation on what came in Oracle. So your person, Capricorn, has a lot of regret, keeps replaying the past again and again in their mind. Somebody keeps even looking at things emotionally. They're processing a lot of pain within themselves and not turning around, to be honest, but a sudden realization will happen when they turn around. A sudden revelation could come towards them, of which can be a shock to you, because they can make a sudden move where they take that chance to show you the change. Wheel of Fortune, I was saying earlier, a sudden realization that happens to show you the change, because they're overcome by sadness. They have a lot of regret of how they dealt with you in the past, and probably with the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the below that Five of Cups, that regret is because they gave you a false pretense, lied to you, cheated, acted in a sneaky way, betrayed your trust, whatever they did, because of which they're feeling sad. A sudden light bulb moment can happen. They can make a sudden move towards you. Okay. But things are still happening as per divine timing, destiny, fate is the Wheel of Fortune. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Capricorn and the person on their mind. Nine of Pentacles with the Lovers. Ooh. Okay, so this is in the shared energy field. Capricorn could be your energy, their energy, both your energy. So I'll just read it out and you place it how it sees fit. With the Nine of Pentacles, both of you are single. You for sure are focused on you. You're focused on your abundance. You're focused on your growth. They are seeing you as a dream, as a catch. They're seeing you as pre-empress energy, somebody who is doing well in life. You were the best thing in my life is the Nine of Pentacles. The person is single, and the other person is, they are seeing you in that energy, that you're reaping the rewards of your labor. You're focused on your status, on your abundance. You're doing so well in your life, pouring in yourself. Capricorn is what you're doing, Nine of Pentacles. Because of how they see you in the Nine of Pentacles energy as independent, self-sufficient, abundant person, confident, nurturing, that polished person, the luxurious person, they feel that pull towards you. They feel the intensity of the love that they have, and because of the pull, because of the intensity of the connection, they have a decision to make on, both of you have that decision to make. They have that decision on how to get into alignment with you. They have that decision of how to be open with you, to create harmony. You will have that choice when it comes to this love connection, of how to get into union with them. I think the ball is coming in your court now, because the boundary is set by you. Yeah, you want the truth. You want clear communication from them. They realize that they need to have Ace of Swords. They realize that for this connection deep within you, they realize that you want them to have that clear, honest communication towards this connection. When you're making that decision, you're focused on your wealth, but you want that clarity from them. You want that decisive awareness, and when you're deciding, you will be going to yourself, am I getting that entire truth? Is this that entire vision? That's what, that you will be focused on yourself, because you're in that mindset that I'm okay. It's an intense connection, yes, but now I know my value. And this is why you're standing for what you believe in. Good, I like it. Okay, so that's what I have, Capricorn. Do check your other sign placements and let me know if it resonates. Just makes it easier for me to pick your energy. Take care, and I'll see you guys there. Hi, Aquarius. Let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Aquarius and the person on their mind in the week of 15th of June to 21st of June. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Aquarius, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Okay, so things are stagnant between you and your person. Probably your person is feeling stuck. Eight of Swords energy, somebody who is not seeing that clear path, while they are emotional about the connection. Picking up the Five of Cups also. So they're overthinking the situation and feeling trapped in their mind, not seeing that clear path. That overthinking is leading to a lot of fear, a lot of worry, because of the way that they have treated you. Quite emotional, actually, with the Five of Cups. Keeps replaying the past again and again, and because they're not turning around to see what it can be, are feeling stuck. You, on the other hand, with the possibilities card, are focused on you. Aquarius, you're focused on your growth, you're focused on your abundance. I'm picking up Nine of Pentacles energy. While being single, you're showing yourself love. They see you as the ideal person, as a catch, as pre-empress energy, as somebody who's reaping the rewards of your labor. You're following your dream, you're focused on your abundance, growth, and because they see you in that energy, they're quite emotional and feeling stuck on how to be with you. Wants to level up, but is not sure on how to proceed. Okay, you're doing well. They're emotional. So yeah, universe, please show us you're in that energy where even if you are feeling emotional, you're feeling stuck, you're still taking that charge within you to come out of it, is what I'm picking up, Aquarius. And this week, we've had the full moon just went through. This week is all about fresh clarity and love. Mixed signals can become hard to ignore. The unspoken truth can start rising to the surface, and probably that is why your person is feeling emotional and quite worried on how to proceed, because of the emotions that the wave of emotions that they're feeling within themselves. Okay. Universe, please show us in the week of 15th to the 21st of June, what is the person on Aquarius mind hiding from Aquarius? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Aquarius, the person on Aquarius mind, universe? I love you unconditionally. Oh, wow. So they're having that realization deep within themselves that Ace of Cups, they have deep feelings for you and they will love you forever. And because of the deep feelings that they have, they're emotional. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Clearly has not managed. Wanting it, yes, because they're so emotional. A lot of regret also of how things have worked out, but I'm picking up they've not managed it. They're wanting it, yes, but I want to feel that way again. See, I told you, because when they keep replaying the past, they're quite sad. The reason for the sadness is because of the happiness that they got with you. This is why they keep looking and are worried if it is what it is. But they have deep feelings. Once a new romantic start, Ace of Cups is here. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So I could be reading for a deep soul bond, like a soulmate, twin flame, or a karmic. Either ways, they've learned the lesson. And because you brought in so much of happiness in their life, because they see you as a dream, as a catch, also they're understanding the connection, awakening to the connection. Is what I'm picking up, Hierophant. Understanding the difference between right and wrong, and because of the deep feelings they want that romantic start, are quite emotional actually. Okay. Universe, please show us what's the next move, next action of the person on Aquarius mind towards Aquarius from the 15th of June to 21st of June, universe, or even moving ahead. The reason why I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can happen when you've learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. Okay. So we have the King of Swords, Eight of Cups, and Page of Swords almost upright, but I'll read it both the ways so you know when it happens. So your person, for a few people, some kind of legal issue could be going on also, or they're trying to think with their mind right now. They are wanting to detach from their emotions because they feel so much for you, so much of love for you, that they're trying to detach from their emotions to think logically with their mind. They want to do things truthfully, honestly with you, moving ahead. They want to let go of anything that emotionally drains them, that because they were so emotional, they want to let go of that. They want to release, walk away from anything that does not serve them. And probably it is the Page of Swords in reverse that they did. They played some kind of mind games with you. They could have spoken in a sarcastic way with you, could have got influenced by some kind of gossip, and could be just even not telling you everything. Is the Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody who plays mind games, does not tell the truth, is getting influenced by gossip, is sarcastic in their answers, somebody who does not even answer the question to the point, leaves things unanswered. They want to release that because that is causing a lot of grief within them, that is causing a lot of pain within them of how they dealt with you. Yes, if it moves in upright, then they have guarded communication with you. They want to let go of anything that drains them, like the mind games, like their behavior with you. And they think a lot on how they will be perceived by you, Aquarius, on how you will see them. Because deep down, they, with the Seven of Wands, they actually want to fight for the connection. They want to face the issues now because they have a lot of passion for you. Ace of Wands, because deep down, they actually want to communicate with you. The communication, if it happens in upright, then they're having guarded communication with you, thinking a lot on how they are perceived by you, because they want to be fair with you. They want to face the issues. They want to fight for the connection. Your guards with them could be high after the way they have dealt with you also. Somebody who is aware about your boundaries, but they want to get into alignment with you. And to get into alignment with you is what they are deciding with that Page of Swords in movement. So you will have to look at how they communicate, if they are still being honest or not, because they want to, but they want to move towards the truth, towards fighting for the connection, to winning you over deep within themselves, but because they want things to take off. Something is shifting in their consciousness, Aquarius, over the next 1 or 2 weeks. Some shift is happening in their consciousness, is what I'm picking up from when you see the reading. Okay. Universe, please show us, because they've got some clarity on this new moon, is what I'm picking. And the effect can take up to 1 to 2 weeks. Okay. Universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Aquarius and the person on their mind. Okay, so sound specific, it will not resonate with all, so do check your other sign placements for a complete picture and let me know if it resonates so I can tap into your energy more often. So we have 5 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So it's in the shared energy field, Aquarius. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So confirmation on what came in earlier. Your person has a lot of regret. 5 of Cups. Could be you also, because both of them are in the shared energy field. So you place it. Because of the regret, because of the sadness, because of how emotional they are I think it's them. They want to walk away from this regret that they are processing. Of replaying the past is what is next. Both of you could be in that energy. Both of you could be wanting to move away from the regret, releasing what does not serve you towards an honest, towards something that fulfills you now, towards you could be deciding that it is time to walk away from the sadness. But the advice with the Five of Cups is turn around, Aquarius, if you are in that energy of replaying the past, because that is the hindrance. All is not lost, is the energy of the Five of Cups. I don't think it's you. I think it's your person who's wanting to walk away from the regret, and they were trying to do that with their mind to having a reunion of how to spend time with you. Because deep down, Aquarius, you also love them. Even after whatever has happened, it's like a divine soul bond that I'm picking up. That both of you have mutual feelings, and because of the mutual feelings, both of you could be processing a lot of regret and thinking how to have the reunion. It could be this, that because of the mutual love, you you want to spend time with them. You want to have the reunion, but the sadness, I don't think it's you. I think it's them, because they were wanting to walk away from that regret earlier on. Heavy Eight of Cups energy is what they're wanting to walk away from the regret towards a reunion, and how to do this is what they are thinking deep within themselves. You could be dealing with a father figure, with the Emperor. You could be dealing with a divine masculine, does not have to be in a masculine body. You could be dealing with an authoritative, disciplined energy who now wants to take action to walk away from the regret towards having a reunion, towards spending time with you. And you are in that decision making stage. If it's possible to actually be with them, is it possible to collaborate with them after the regret that they have caused you, after the sadness? Both of you with a Chariot will be using, your person will be using all the strength when they come towards you, using all the focus, determination, because they want success with you, they want to be with you. The other way I could read it is, it has caused a lot of sadness in your energy, but now you're spending time with your friends, you're collaborating in some kind of artistic pursuit. You're taking that charge within yourself. You're very protective of your peace right now, because you had to learn the lessons by processing the pain. And because of that pain, you're also deciding of what you don't want to deal with now, what you want to walk away from, the pain of the past. And you will be doing this, you will be taking action. A few people could be even traveling because of work, or because of collaboration or something, is what I'm picking up. Yeah, because you want a stable connection in your life, and that is what you've made up your mind on. You now want to follow your dream into some kind of artistic pursuits. I keep picking that up. You're collaborating with some friend or something, even spending time with friends. Yeah, and for a very few people, a new soulmate could enter. That, yeah. And you could meet the person through a friend circle, or somebody you know. In a few weeks, some kind of success is coming towards you, Aquarius. And pay attention to the thoughts you're having around the 21st of June. Because around that time frame, you could be in that mindset where you're not resisting that change anymore. You're in that energy that you want to charge ahead using all your strength, your willpower to focus, to travel, and something fun is happening around in a few weeks time is what I'm picking. Some kind of success is coming towards you, and I'm thinking it's because of some kind of collaboration that could be happening. Pay attention to your thoughts. Yes, of course, follow your intuition on how you want to proceed. And that is why the possibilities card. Something is happening around 21st. Only take what resonates, and if it does, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often, and I'll see you guys there. Take care. Hi Pisces, let's see. Universe, please show us what's the love energy between Pisces and the person on their mind in the week of 15th to 21st of June. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Pisces, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Okay, so you're ready to cut ties and stand up for what you believe in, because you probably were dealing with person who was wearing a mask, you know, and you want you don't want to deal with that. Seven of Swords energy is somehow that I'm picking up. Somebody who lied, cheated, gave you a false pretense, somehow deceived you, and because of which you're cutting cords. You're understanding your value. You're standing for what you believe in, and your person could be realizing that the cord is weakening from your end, because your person is now wanting to do the right thing. I'm picking up justice. They're understanding that everything is a consequence of their own actions, because they could have made bad choices, played mind games with you, gave you mixed signals, and this week especially might bring in fresh clarity in love. The mixed signals can be difficult, become harder to ignore, and that unspoken truth could be rising to the surface that they have made bad choices with you. They've played mind games, and this is everything is a consequence. For a few people it could be legal issues also, because you're ready to cut cords and move on, because they were wearing a mask, heavy mask energy. They definitely did not give you the entire truth somehow. Heavy justice and Seven of Swords. And because of how they dealt with you, you just want to run away from that now, because you've had enough, is what I'm picking up. Somehow they could have concealed, but I already explained the Seven of Swords. Whether the mask they were wearing or they were two-faced, somehow they lied, cheated, stabbed you in the back, whatever they did, it doesn't matter. And the double life, please do not take a person. It could just be that they deceived you. It's the same thing. Seven of Swords energy, and because of which you don't want to deal with that mind game with this, and they're having that realization that they deceived you. but you're standing for what you believe in, Pisces, this week, because clarity after the new moon is coming to both of you. Okay, in the week of 15th to the 21st of June, universe, what is the person on Pisces mind hiding from Pisces? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their higher soul wanting to tell Pisces, the person on Pisces mind, universe? I replay our conversations over and over. Yeah. So they are realizing when they replay the conversation, Six of Cups energy, it's a soulmate connection, soul bond. They reminisce about the shared moments because you did bring them happiness, Pisces, and because it's a comforting, tender connection from them, this is why they replay. I'm afraid to contact you because of the mask they were wearing, because of the lying, deceit. Seven of Swords, they're not sure how to contact you after the bad choices, mind games, not playing by the rules, whatever they did. They're not sure how do they get in touch with you, but are hopeful we will be together again. Wanting a fair, balanced connection. I'm not sure if you want that, Pisces, because you're in that energy where you want freedom. You're understanding your own value is what I'm picking up. Okay, universe, please show us their next move, next action towards Pisces, the person on Pisces mind from the 15th to the 21st of June, or even moving ahead. The reason I say even moving ahead is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can happen when you have learned that lesson and are ready to move to that next timeline. Interesting, Pisces. So we have the Seven of Wands, Six of Pentacles in movement, the Moon in movement, and the King of Wands. So a lot of decision making that is happening when I'm picking the energy. Okay, so your guards are high with them. Number one, you are taking a stand for what you believe in, because you're in that mindset that it's your life and people can hate, it doesn't matter. You're going to stand for what you believe in now. You understand what you bring to the table, and this is why your defense mechanism with them is high. You're standing up for yourself. Confirmation on what came in earlier. Seven of Wands, you're standing your ground, you're taking a stand. Seven of Wands is people can hate. If I give you an example, you could be in the mindset that people can say whatever. I am standing my ground, and they know that your guards with them is high. They also know that you will not back down from what you believe in. At the same time, they now want to face the issues. They want to fight for the connection. The interesting part is the movement cards. It can go in either ways. So I'll read it both the ways and you place it based on their actions. But they're still deciding. Six of Pentacles in upright is somebody who is wanting a fair, balanced connection with you. They want to fight for the connection and have a balanced connection with you, equal give and take, reciprocity, generosity with you. If it goes in reverse, then they are in that mindset that I want to fight for the connection with Pisces, but at the same time, I think it's just me who has that kind of feeling for Pisces. Now Pisces it's become a one-sided love for them kind of energy. Somebody who's thinking that after they did not value you, after they gave you a false pretense, after they have treated you from that energy of masked, two-faced, you are not in the energy where you want equal give and take. And this is why in the decision they understand that yes, I cannot stop thinking about Pisces, but they're in the mind that is it just me? They're not certain with the moon again. So if the moon is an upright, they're not certain how to overcome your guards after the deception, after the lies. That's the anxiety that they are having. So Seven of Wands, both the cards are in movement. They want to fight for the connection, but if the moon is an upright, they're not certain. They're having that emotional confusion on how to proceed after the deception, after the lies. Could be having dreams about you also, thinking about you, not sure. And because of that emotional confusion, they think that, it's probably just me who has the emotions. It's become one-sided now. Even if for very few people, they could have caused some kind of depth to you also. They could be thinking that it's become like a dependent, or they're in that mind frame where nothing is clear. Is the moon, it's my least favorite card, but it's life. The intuition is blocked because of that emotional confusion. The mind can go everywhere, and not think straight. If it goes in reverse is good. Moon is somebody who in reverse is somebody who has that mental clarity that, okay, I am going to release the fear and approach Pisces, but I don't think you're interested in them. They are, if it goes in reverse, then they start listening to their intuition. They start thinking that, I'm going to release the fear and see if this equally balanced connection is possible with Pisces, because I want to fight for the connection. So depending on the mindset, you Pisces, because this is important, when they come towards you with the moon, you need to look at their actions and move ahead with caution if you want it. I don't think your defense mechanism with them is definitely very strong. But if you want it, you need to look at their actions, because moon in upright is somebody who's confused, and things will only get clear to them with time. So you need to follow your intuition, because their intuition is blocked on how to proceed. With the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, they're thinking outside the box because of the passion, because they want to fight for the connection. Could be dealing with an entrepreneur, a charismatic person, a visionary, or they're just thinking outside the box on how to fight for you, fight for the connection. Okay, universe, please show us what's next in the connection between Pisces and the person on their mind. Sound specific, it will not resonate, so do check your other sign placements for a complete picture. If it does, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often. Just makes it easier for me. Okay, so this is in the shared energy field, Pisces. Could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. Your person is very stressed out. With the Nine of Swords, Death, and Ace of Pentacles. So they're having a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, on how to show you the change after how things have ended. They realize that after the breakup, after the end of a cycle, they need to show you an external change in their behavior, in their attitude, to have a new beginning with you. They're stressed out about it, having a lot of worry within them on how to show you the complete change to have the renewal with you for a new beginning to happen. In your energy, the other way I could read it is, after how things have ended, you're in that stage where you're even calling it over and out with this with your person, because they did wore a mask of the way that they treated you. You're wanting a total change in your life, you're wanting a total renewal in your life. And Pisces, you could meet somebody totally new with the Ace of Pentacles. A new work offer could be coming towards you. Some kind of an offer for a new beginning is coming. It could be with a totally new person that you meet, that has that potential of stability, that has that potential of abundance. A work offer could come towards you that could lead to a lot of abundance, because you meet somebody, or you're meeting through somebody, and the work offer just comes, or you meet a new person, or your person comes in asking for a new beginning. But you're in that stage where you're even wanting that total renewal, and you're wanting to let go of the stress within you, also the anxiety that you were feeling in the past. That is also coming to an end with the Nine of Swords. There could be a bit of worry when you're making that decision of what to call it over and out, but with the Magician, I'm not worried. Yeah, so there can be a bit of stress, anxiety towards the change, towards the new beginning, on how to proceed. Will it be stable? Will it be secure if it's a new person, or if it's a new project that you're working on, an offer, or even with your person? But that worry, with that Magician, you have all the tools at your disposal, whether it's your willpower, resourcefulness, intellect, when you're making that decision. I don't think the Nine of Swords is you. Nine of Swords is mental stress, which is more, somebody who's overthinking, because it's all in the mind. Swords, they're overthinking, and the dark thoughts is taking over on how to show you the change to have the new beginning. I think you're doing well. Either ways, when you're making that decision, use your intuition, look at their actions. I already explained how these cards would move, so you will have to place it and look at their actions. But with the Magician, it's good. And your guards are high with them, so you know your value now. That's what I have, Pisces. Very specific, will not resonate. Do check your other sign placements. If it does, do let me know. I'm sending you a lot of love and light. Take care. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.